Hello football fanatics, and welcome back to PL Breaking News. Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag is considering replacing under-fire goalkeeper Andrea Onana with Lazio's Ivan Provedel. Quotidiano Sport. Real Madrid, Manchester City and Bayern Munich will meet to pay at least €130 million, £111 million, to convince Bayer Leverkusen to sell playmaker Florian Wirtz. Sportbild. North London rivals Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur are both interested in Real Sociedad winger Ander Baranexi. The Sun. Manchester United are considering a complete revamp of their defence this summer, leaving Harry Maguire and Victor Lindelof in the firing line to be sold. Jared Branthwaite, Matthijs de Ligt and Jean-Claire Todibo are on United's list of potential incomings at centre-back. ESPN. Kayamin Kelleher is keen to leave Liverpool in order to play regular first-team football. The Irishman has been serving as Alisson Becker's understudy, restricted to playing in the Carabao Cup. Football Insider. Bayer Leverkusen's Odilon Kosunu is also on United's extensive list of possible signings. Sky Sports Germany. Fulham have made an offer of £30 million for long-term Liverpool target Andra, with the bid part of the club's preparations to lose Joe Palhinha. The Times. West Ham United are well placed to complete the signing of in-demand Manchester City midfielder Calvin Phillips. Standard. Manchester City have a strong interest in re-signing Pedro Porro from Tottenham and Douglas Luiz from Aston Villa. Two players to the champions allowed to move on. But the Premier League champions may need to fork out as much as £200 million to persuade their clubs to sanction a move. Football Insider. Tottenham are holding talks with Club Brugge over a deal for teenage forward Antonio Nusa. Fabrizio Romano. Sergio Dest, currently on loan at PSV Eindhoven, says it would be too difficult to return to Barcelona as long as Xavi remains in charge. SPORT. Sporting CP will not sell striker Victor Gyökeres for anything less than €100 million, £86 million. Chelsea are prepared to offer €85 million for the former Coventry City goal machine. Goal. Newcastle United could sell Joelinton in the summer should the Brazilian international fail to extend his contract at St James Park. The 27-year-old has 18 months remaining on his current deal. Mail. Leeds United are hoping to sign Joe Rodon from Tottenham on a permanent deal, but he could cost in excess of £15 million. Football Insider. Corinthians president has confirmed the deal to take teenage sensation Gabriel Moscardo to Paris Saint-Germain is concluded. Domingo. Manchester United and Chelsea have both made offers to sign Brighton and Hove Albion striker Evan Ferguson on loan this month. The Seagulls will only consider a permanent sale, however. Football transfers. Real Madrid could offer Bayern Munich the chance to sign left-back Ferland Mendy as part of their bid to finally recruit Canada international Alphonso Davies. Cadena SER. Scouts from Liverpool will watch Sporting CP centre-back Ousmane Diomande in action at the Africa Cup of Nations. Liverpool ECHO. Bayern Munich are hopeful of beating Man Ut to the signing of Nice centre-back Jean-Claire Todibo, while Lens defender Kevin Danso is also on the radar. Football transfers. Chelsea are prepared to sell striker Armando Broja permanently this month regardless of whether they can find a replacement. Fulham, West Ham and Wolves are all keen on the Albania international. Athletic. The Blues will demand £50 million to part ways with Broja. Telegraph. Arsenal are the leading contenders to sign Paris Saint-Germain's Dutch midfielder Xavi Simons this summer once his loan with RB Leipzig comes to an end. Sport by LD. Barcelona and Atletico Madrid have joined the race for Manchester City midfielder Calvin Phillips, whose future at the Etihad is expected to be decided imminently. Telegraph. Goncalo Ramos has failed to convince those in charge at PSG since his €65 million move from Benfica in the summer and could be sold in January. Liquid. Should Tottenham decide to part ways with midfielder Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, Napoli would be keen to get a deal done. Telegraph. Fulham have reignited their pursuit of Fluminense midfielder Ander, having walked away from negotiations earlier this month. Jock Talbot. Manchester United are willing to pay up to €150 million in order to pry Vinicius Jr. away from Real Madrid, though Los Blancos consider the winger untransferable. Defensa Central. Real Madrid are still interested in signing Kylian Mbappé, but PSG are willing to offer him a contract worth €100 million a season to stay at Parc des Princes. AS. Victor Osimhen has confirmed he wants to play in the Premier League one day. The Napoli striker has been linked with Arsenal and Chelsea. Sky Sports. Aston Villa will demand £100 million in order to sell Douglas Luiz, who is wanted by Liverpool and Barcelona. Football Insider. Manchester City have cooled their interest in Barcelona left-back Alejandro Balde, who was previously considered as a possible makeweight in a permanent deal for Joao Cancelo. SPORT. Tottenham have joined Arsenal, Liverpool and Manchester United in the race to sign Michael Olise from Crystal Palace. HITC. Crystal Palace manager Roy Hodgson has hinted that he'd be interested in signing Calvin Phillips on loan from Manchester City, were he available. PA. Arsenal and Liverpool are ready to battle for the signature of Wolves left-back Ryan Ait-Nouri. The Gunners are also keeping an eye on Bayer Leverkusen's Jeremy Frimpong as they look to improve at right-back. Football transfers. Thiago Alcantara is wanted by Flamengo and Al Ettifaq, but Liverpool would prefer to keep the midfielder. TEAM talk. Newcastle have emerged as potential suitors for Joshua Kimmich, but he would like to stay at Bayern Munich. The LD. Manchester United want to keep Amad Diallo in the first-team setup until the end of the season. The Red Devils have received an inquiry from Middlesbrough about the winger's availability. Daily Mail. Wolves are considering a loan move for Chelsea striker Armando Broja, with his future in doubt should the club look to sign another striker. Guardian. Giovanni Reina is keen to leave Borussia Dortmund this January amid interest from some of Europe's biggest clubs, ESPN. Manchester United are interested in signing Ronald Araujo from Barcelona during the summer, but they have been out of a deal this month at his €80 million price tag after making an inquiry. Bayern Munich are also interested in the defender. Sky Sports Germany. Real Madrid consider Bayern Munich left-back Alphonso Davies as one of their priority targets for the summer window. Fabrizio Romano. Chelsea have not made any bid for Sporting CP striker Victor Gyökeres and do not hold an interest in him at this stage. Evening Standard. However, Chelsea have discussed making a loan move for Aston Villa striker John Duran, though there are still doubts as to whether they need to add another forward this month. Nathan Gissing. Matthijs de Ligt is not 100% happy at Bayern Munich and could leave the Bundesliga champions this summer. Manchester United are interested in signing the Dutchman. Sky Sports Germany. Liverpool are ready to battle Arsenal and Barcelona for the signing of Aston Villa midfielder Douglas Luiz during the summer window. Football Insider. Celtic, Brentford, Wolves and Brighton and Hove Albion hold an interest in Liverpool's Cup goalkeeper Kyle Keller. Mail. Getafe striker Borja Mayoral has insisted he has not discussed a move away from the club despite reports of a bid coming in from Arsenal. Estadio Deportivo. In terms of winter transfers, Liverpool are said to have made a huge cash bid for Juventus forward Kenan Yildiz, who is valued at €14 million. Gazzetta dello Sport. Manchester City's demands for a loan fee have seen Newcastle end their pursuit of midfielder Calvin Phillips. Daily Telegraph. Manchester United are interested in signing Chelsea defender Trevoh Chalobah, who is free to leave Stamford Bridge. Fitchages. A midfielder tipped to leave Newcastle is Bruno Guimaraes, who has been linked with PSG. However, his visit to Paris this week was for leisure purposes and not to do with a transfer. Fabrizio Romano. Tottenham could allow Sergio Reguilon to leave on loan again after his season-long stint at Manchester United was cut short, with Brentford weighing up a move following Rico Henry's ACL injury. Evening Standard.